Oh no, I'm back in the dream. How'd I get here? Maybe I still have some kind of connection to this place. Maybe it was the happy nap juice. Well, if I'm here, might as well test this out. Wait, what is that? God, it's the microbiotic fabricator. That's so cool. It's so tiny. Alright, you watch my back, buddy. Alright, now where's that purple tree at? Oh, there it is.
Drawing a deep breath, you gaze at the purple tree that gave you such a strange feeling when you approached it before. You remove the cap from the happy nap juice. Grimacing at the unpleasant smell, you quickly gulp down the contents before you can change your mind.
Oh, so tired. What happened? The purple tree and I was so tired. It's gone. Where does this go to? Oh, it's a cave. You know, it's strange that I was able to actually bring my stuff into the dream this time. This cave goes deeper. What's here? A note. And some purified water.
The end of my third day marked my passage into the realms of Dreams Ascendant, this incredible cave. For a mycologist, this dream-made flesh could not have brought sweeter succor if it had carried me into the heavens on wings of gossamer. A cave brimming with fungi of the most remarkable color and composition, and I was the first to gaze upon their regal forms. I have no shame when I say I fell to my knees and wept. Shivers racked through my body as I wept, but they were tears of release, of joy. All of the years planning and studying the missteps and the blind alleys, my dreams, sometimes laced with fever, sometimes with despair, had broken through the veil and laid at my feet this utopia. I believe the excitement has taken its toll on my constitution. I've taken up a bit of a cough that I can't seem to shake. I believe I had pushed myself a bit too hard today, and shall return tomorrow and continue my work.
That was the professor before he became a Deathclaw. The mushrooms are beautiful. Oh, a key and another note. Huh.
A good night's sleep seems to have done wonders for my constitution. The cough is gone, I feel stronger than ever. Perhaps the fresh air is leaching the toxins from these bones, restoring lungs long since used to miasmic air rife with exhausting chemicals. On to the task at hand. Rudimentary analysis of the peculiar fungus in this miraculous cave has revealed some startling results. Each of the principal fungal strains in this cave, amusingly enough representing the primary colors, exhibits some unprecedented characteristics. The lack of an analytical station hampers my progress, but I believe that I have stumbled upon the most startling saprophytic discovery in recorded history. I realized that the statement reeks of arrogance that would make Ozymandias appear humble, but I fully stand by my preliminary report. If man will not believe in miracles, then maybe the mouse will take his place in the annals of history. Earlier, I was performing some measurements on the enormous azure-hued specimen when I heard a sharp crack under my foot. Looking down, I realized I'd stepped on a small rodent, which appeared to be an ordinary mus musculus, though slightly larger than most contemporary specimens. A victim of my untimely shifting of weight, the creature's back appeared broken, though it still clung to life, squealing horribly and writhing. As I prepared to put it out of its misery, I noticed its nose quivering, and its tongue shot forth, mere inches from the Azure Mushroom. Though my humanity told me to squash the poor beast and relieve it the burden of its torment, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. I reached forward and tore off a small piece of the pilius ovate? Convex? I needed some more analysis. It seemed to do so eagerly, be struggling to obtain. Reaching down, I pressed the small morsel to the mouse's mouth, for reasons that even now remain a bit cloudy. Miracle of miracles, the mouse, blood leaking from its broken body, began to chew. Ashamed of my lapse of judgment, I raised my foot to what I should have done initially. Just as I was about to bring my foot down, I heard a curious popping sound. Looking down, I saw the mouse jerking and writhing in pain, but not as an animal in pain. Seconds later, the mouse sprung back to its feet, uttered one small squeak, and skittered off into the darkness. What wonders have I been granted? An endless sea of beauty, the rivers of life given to me in the form of a fungus, a chance to bridge the gap between medicine and miracle. With great luck, I managed to arrive in this place with my unique spore-filtering sample container. I do not believe the phenomenal fungus to survive long outside of the confines of this cave. Even as I tore off a piece for my own rodent experiment, the color began to fade almost immediately. I've secured my sole existing filtering preservation vessel in the container near the azure fungus with its security key. The sample container, effective though it is quite fragile, so I've locked the container to prevent my usual absent-mindedness from contributing to an accident. I'm whizzing, just imagining grabbing the container and slinging it over my shoulder after a day's research, oblivious to the precious contents within. Now, though, I must rest. My head is buzzing most curiously, and I'm having a difficult time recording this wondrous experience. My work continues tomorrow.
Holy shit. So this blue mushroom can bring you back from the brink of death? What the fuck? Sounds amazing. But I guess anything's possible here.
A fishing pole is secured here. The lake's surface ripples and bubbles, and you can see dark forms moving through the murky water. Would you like to try and catch whatever is down there?
I wonder if this fishing pole works. I'm gonna try it out.
You'll need some meat for bait. What would you like to put on the hook?
I'll just try the mole rat meat for now.
You bait the hook. How are you planning to fish?
I'll try towards the surface.
You're not having much luck catching fish. Angrily, you cast the line here and there, hoping to find a hungry fish that's eager to bite. Finally, your hook catches on something. After a couple minutes spent carefully reeling it in, you can determine what found its way onto your hook. It looks like a sealed plastic bag. Inside the foul-smelling bag, you find a page from some sort of journal. It's in excellent condition and appears fairly new. It's unlikely that the journal is more than 5 years old.
A journal page. Wait, is this from some other poor wastelander that got caught in here? Very detailed chart. Oh, there's another note, though.
This glorious cave keeps revealing secrets to me. Pearls handed to swine. Today I found on an underground lake teeming with life. Fish, crabs, snails, a cornucopia of life slithered, swam, and crawled in the dark waters. As luck would have it, the wildlife preserve had a fishing pole amongst its provisions. I've had several tasty meals, pulling the odd fish from the lake and cooking them over a makeshift fire. Curiously, many of the fish are brightly colored. Most troglobite species tend to have reduced or absent pigmentation. I believe that the scales of the fish also possess remarkable protein chains. Preliminary analysis of the limited materials on hand leads me to believe that it will be useful in harnessing the power of the remarkable fungus in this cave. I believe that my advanced construction engine back in my house can use one of these scales and a fungus sample to create a most potent concoction. That can wait, however. For now, it is a wonder to simply gaze upon this beautiful lake and marvel at the direction my life has taken me.
Okay, so if I get a fish scale and that mushroom sample, I should be able to make something out of it. I'm gonna try mirelurk meat. Okay, close to the surface.
After a few moments of letting the line play out, you feel a sharp tug. Something's grabbed your bait. A few minutes of intense fighting and victory is yours. Some pond life dangles off of your hook. Pond organisms appear in the mist section of your inventory. If you happen to hook any pond plants, look for them in the aid section. Hornico. These fish absorb the pigmentation and smell of their prey, giving them an effective Batesian mimicry mechanism.
Oh my god, a fish! A real live actual fish! And it's not even irradiated! Alright, I'm gonna fish again. It said there were some insectivores on the surface too, so I'm gonna try some ant meat. Another hornico. Oh well, I'll try bloat fly meat.
The fish don't seem to want to bite right now. You try a couple different spots, but there's scarcely a ripple on the surface. Finally, your hook catches on something. After a couple minutes spent carefully reeling it in, you can determine what found its way onto your hook. It looks like a sealed plastic bag. Inside the foul-smelling bag, you find 3 pages from some sort of journal. The pages are in excellent condition and appear fairly new. It's unlikely the journal is more than 5 years old.
Oh, I found some more journal pages.
Over the last few weeks, I've managed to construct a taxa list. I've been storing my entries in these plastic bags. Why they were here, I'm not sure. Then again, why is any of this here? Why am I here? Can't stop to think about that for too long, or I'll go straight over the cuckoo's nest. This lake has kept me alive so far, so I'll do my best to learn its secrets. 3. Eureka! I've managed to get a rudimentary camp grill up and running. It will be great to actually cook my food for once. I found a bunch of wood planks that seem to burn quite well. In fact, they don't seem to be burning to ash, they just keep burning. A little bit alarming, but I guess that's par for the course in this place. 4. The grill. There's something a bit off with the grill as well. It only seems to work when I put 3 and exactly 3 catches from the lake in there. Then it cooks whatever is inside in a matter of seconds. More than 3, less than 3, nothing happens. Even though the fire is burning the whole time. It's probably smart not to think about it.
Oh shit, there's a grill? I'm gonna have to try that out once I catch enough of these fish. Alright, I'm gonna try for that insectivore again. Okay, I'll try red roach meat this time.
It looks like something grabbed your bait, but there's nothing but a fish scale caught on the hook. It shimmers and glows with a strange light.
Oh, one of these scales! Okay, I should be able to use it with the fungus sample. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna keep trying.
You reel in the line, but all that's on the hook are a few tiny scraps of bait. It looks like something down there managed to take your bait without getting caught on the hook.
Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna try going deeper and then I'll go back to the insectivore. Okay, mole rat meat. Oh, another scale. Oh, I got something.
Montemara, vicious amphibians that will often cling to submerged logs, striking with surprising speed at any fish that draws near.
Oh, it's a frog with sharp teeth. What if I do strange meat?
Your mind drifts away as you fish, thinking of all the things you've seen in this broken world of dreams. Here, at least, you find a small measure of solace, away from the death and the violence of the wastes. As you're idly reeling in your line, you realize that it's hung on something. With great effort, you finally manage to drag it in. It's a large metal box, with holes drilled into it. It would make a perfect live well for storing fish that you don't want to cook right away.
All right, let me keep going. Oh, I found a plant.
Pond potato. How fortunate! You've hooked a flavorful, nutritious pond potato. Eat it by itself or bake it with some fish or extra zing to any dish.
Okay, I guess I could cook with it. I'm gonna keep trying.
What's this? It looks like you've managed to hook a container. It appears to still be sealed, so whatever it holds may be in good condition.
Oh, a repair pack gamma. That's very specific. All right, I caught another fish.
Rubrica. Rubrica lurk near the surface, catching insects as they fly close to the water. They, like archerfish, sometimes they will spit water to knock insects from their perches.
Oh, I was using mirelurk meat. That's close to being an insect. I guess this is the insectivore. All right.
Sidaris. The long tail on this fish's dorsal fin contains a powerful neurotoxin, paralyzing would-be predators and providing a meal for the Sidaris.
A poisonous fish. Yay.
An ill wind seems to blow across the surface of the lake today. You can't seem to get any fish to bite, and the air seems thicker than usual. For a bizarre moment, you wonder if you're actually a fish, looking up through muddy waters at a shadowy form, weaving a useless length of twine into your world. Thankfully, this crazy thought shifts and dissipates as your hook catches on something. After a brief struggle working the line through snags and around a mushroom stalks, you reel in your catch. It looks like a sealed plastic bag. Inside the strange-smelling bag, you find a taxonomical overview. Perhaps the mysterious journal keeper managed to assemble a comprehensive species analysis before disappearing into the unknown. Sadly, the nomenclature is blurred beyond recognition, but the zone tallies remain? Useful? Perhaps. Examine lake taxa analysis. You pull out the taxa analysis performed by the mysterious man or woman who apparently spent quite a bit of time living off the bounty of this lake. Given the size of this underground lake, it's likely that some rare/unique species may not be represented by the tallies listed below. Epilimnion. You've caught 2 out of 5 known organisms. Metalimnion. Thermocline. You've caught 2 out of 7 known organisms. Hypolimnion. You've caught 1 out of 8 known organisms. Recipes, you've baked 0 out of 11 known recipes.
Ah, damn, I'm definitely gonna need some more meat. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just gonna keep trying every combination. Huh. A snail.
Cherubus. These snails can move rapidly through jet propulsion, thanks to a small opening in the apex of the shell and a powerful muscle in the visceral mass. You feel a sharp tug on your line. Excitedly, you reel the line in. Oh no, it appears you've caught an enraged micro-lurk. You barely have time to release the pole before it is up on you.
Oh shit! It's a tiny mirelurk! Go away! Alright!
Scote. Scote have powerful jaws for crushing mollusks and snail shells. They are slow swimmers and may remain motionless for hours. You're feeling a little sleepy. The droning buzz of the insects, the mist swirling gently over the water's surface, and the moment of relative peace have lulled you into a momentary complacency. That's when you feel a hard pull on your rod, and it's all you can do to avoid losing the line. Thankfully, after a tough fight, you reel in your catch. You've caught a wall-eyed bass, which has 27 eyes on it. It's a 27-eyed wall-eyed bass. All 27 eyes are giving you a look you won't forget.
Hello, fishy. Can you understand me? Fishy, hello. Guess not. I guess I'll just kill it and put it with the others.
Wouldn't this be good to eat, you think, and put the poor mutated fish out of its misery. Inside of the fish, you find a curious pork sausage. It seems to have hairs growing all over it. Regardless, it looks downright tasty. You think back to the shadowy memories of your youth. Did your dad ever warn you about eating pork sausages found inside 27-eyed fish? You can't recall any such thing, so you decide to chow down on this pork sausage right here, right now. There's no other place you want to be.
Oh my god, pork sausage. I can't resist it. Oh my god. I just have to eat it. Wait a minute, or who cooked this?
The hair-covered pork sausage was a taste sensation, to say the least. You're knocked to the ground by the flavor and the realization that you just ate a hair-covered sausage you found inside a mutated fish. Perk obtained porcine power.
Oh, the flavor! That was wonderfully disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna keep fishing. Oh, what was that?
As you're trolling the surface of the water for fish, you feel your hook get stuck on something. Irritated, you give the line a soft yank, twist the rod from side to side, and try to gently work the hook free. Still nothing. Furious, you bellow out some words that would make a raider blush, and yank on the line as hard as you can. The hook finally jerks free, but with it comes a huge clump of something. Something that just smacked you right in the face.
What? Some kind of plant. Oh, the line got caught in these pond stinkweeds.
Pond thinkweed. This plant is laced with all manner of undocumented proteins and enzymes. Unlike stinkweed, it has a pleasant aroma. It's likely it would season a fish bake well. Pond stinkweed. A decidedly funky aroma wafts from this nasty clump of stinkweed. Might as well hang on to it. Maybe you'll think of something to do with it.
Oh, guess the hook caught on those weeds. Well, gonna keep trying.
As you gaze at the rippling surface, your mind wanders. The breeze billowing over the water and swelling back up into the cave carries unusual smells, alien yet not unpleasant. The warm breath of life in all its beautiful chaos, instead of the stench of death, dust, and decay that lies pinned to the ground from man's mistakes under the wasteland sky. Amidst these thoughts, you idly reel in the line, and are surprised to find a sealed plastic bag hanging from the hook. So lost in your reverie were you that the added weight on the line escaped your attention. It looks like there's another one of those notes sealed in the bag. "5. I caught a noxious weed today. The potency of its foul aroma gave me an idea. If I can gain access to a construction engine, I wonder. 3 frag grenades plus a stinkweed?"
Oh, a stink bomb. That sounds awesome. Alright, keep on fishing.
Lockerin. Their enlarged caudal fin allows for rapid movement, useful for chasing down prey or escaping larger lake residents.
I can't believe I'm fishing in the year 2278. Whoever would have thought it was possible. Oh, and I caught something else.
Vomer. The combination of a laterally compressed body and elongated pectoral fins give the vomer superior maneuverability in tight spaces. Vela. Vela hover at the surface, allowing flying insects to land on their mucus-covered dorsal fin. They then submerge, shake the insects loose, and enjoy their meal.
Oh, that's the insectivore. Ah, another fish.
Dachio. Dachio primarily feed on pond pears and pond apples, but they will supplement their diet with meat when it's available.
Okay, so I've got all the ones for epilimnion, which is the surface. I'm still missing mostly hypolimnion and metalimnion. Oh, I found some kind of larva.
Bloat Fly Larva. The bloat fly larva is just as vicious as its adult counterpart, attacking anything it encounters, regardless of size.
I'm gonna put these away. Oh, some more pond veggies.
Scortico. Scortico swim just above the substrate, trailing sensitive organs that can reveal hidden benthic invertebrates.
Oh, a crab! It's like a mirelurk, but tinier than even the microlurk.
Trickster crab, these crafty crustaceans often play dead to lure in scavengers, having the ability to strike rapidly even while upside down.
Oh, great! Another fish.
Wolster, these fish exhibit an enormous range of maximum length, dependent on diet. A well-fed wolster may grow to over 7 feet in length. As you are fishing and merely humming a tune, your hook catches on something. It doesn't appear to be actively pulling against the line, so you may have hit a snag. After a few moments, you get frustrated and give the line a mighty yank. It looks like you've fished up an underwater plant vine. Several tasty-looking fruits fall off the vine as you drag it in for a closer look. As you peer at the fish dangling from your hook, you feel a strange tingling sensation come over you. Whether it's the hazy undercurrents of the dream world affecting your psyche, or a hitherto for unrealized prescience, you realize that you've caught at least one of every beast that swims in this lake. At least every common beast, that is. Such an epiphany fills you with confidence. Perk obtained, call me Ishmael.
Oh! Oh my god, this is the last fish. I've caught one of every fish.
Fan-fan. Fan-fan are robust-bodied fish, frequently found rooting for crustaceans and shrimp on the lake bottom.
Alright, I'm just gonna use the rest of my meat to see if I can catch any more fish.
You can't seem to get the fish to bite. You've expertly flicked your lure, trolled the wake, swept the grade, rolled the biscuit, and other complicated fishing procedures that you may or may not have made up on the spot. You're starting to get a bit bored when your hook latches into something. You reel in and discover a sealed plastic bag hanging from the hook. Though the mailing address label has faded from contact with the water, the publication inside appears intact.
Oh, a book.
There's a mighty tug on the line, and you're afraid the rod is going to snap. A few seconds later, a bright light fills the chamber, and a small, ancient-looking fish rises from the water. In its left fin is a small blue pill, and its right, a small red pill. It seems to be gesturing for you to choose one. What will you do?
Oh, what?
You take the blue pill. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Well, I took the red pill my whole adolescence, so might as well take it now.
After a deep breath, you reach toward the red pill. As soon as your fingers touch it, a ringing sound fills your ears, and you topple backwards, striking your head on a rock. When you come to, you realize that your body feels different. Whatever was in that pill seems to have augmented your very being. Maximum carrying capacity +5.
Okay, so maybe I shouldn't try random pharmaceuticals in a random lake in a random dream in my head. Or alternate universe, or whatever this is.
You suddenly notice that your bait feels a bit heavier, extra drag on the line. Maybe you accidentally hooked a clump of vegetation? You reel the line in, and your breath catches in your lungs as you take a closer look. There's a grenade on the end of the hook, hanging by the pin. You can either play it safe, cut the line, and reattach a hook, or you can throw caution to the wind and attempt to reel in the grenade and retrieve it. What will you do?
It is just a grenade, but honestly, I want to see if I can even do it. I'm gonna try to retrieve it.
You decide that a grenade sounds like a pretty neat thing to have. You reel it in and carefully swing it towards you to retrieve it from the hook. Gently, you remove the grenade while keeping a firm grip on the line to reduce tension. Surprisingly, it looks like the grenade is in good shape. Your bait is gone, but you figure that swapping some nasty rotting meat for a grenade is a pretty savvy exchange.
Oh my god, this is a Nuka cocktail grenade. That's awesome. Alright, I think I've fished enough. Now let's get cooking. Okay, the note said it was a magic grill that I had to use 3 things in. Alright, let's try this out. I should put something common in. Let me just put 3 Hornico. Looks like it worked. Fish nuggets. Nice.
A pleasant aroma wafts from these crispy fish nuggies.
Yum. I think I can do better than that, though. Alright, let's try a little variety. Oh look, I made some fish cakes. Nice.
A tasty looking slightly lumpy fish cake with hints of garlic. This confuses you a bit since you didn't have any garlic to begin with.
Dream logic. Okay, I'll try this one. Fish sticks! Nice!
A handful of yummy looking fish sticks. The crispy breading is thin but flavorful.
Alright, let's see what else I can come up with. Alright, I'll try using the thinkweed. Alright, I made something cool!
Thinkweed Makazushi. Delicious thinkweed rolls. Too bad you don't have a bento in which to arrange them in an aesthetically pleasing fashion prior to slurping them down.
That should be good. Ooh, alright, some yummy baked fish with fruit salsa.
Fish and fruit sounds like a nasty combination, but you can choke down this flaky fish and tangy fruit salsa without much trouble.
Ooh.
These fish and veggie brochets are a zesty, healthy treat. Lime juice and ginger bring out the flavor.
Tastes much better than the one with fruit. Crab bisque. Yummy.
A bowl of magnificent crab bisque. It smells wonderful. Where the heck did the bowl come from?
I have no fucking clue where this bowl came from. What the fuck? Okay, trying the frog. Let's see how this turns out. Frog soup. Huh.
A bowl of spicy frog soup. It has kind of a strange smell that makes your eyes water.
Ooh, spicy. Alright, I'll try the snail. Escargot.
Baked escargot. Normally you'd recoil at the thought of eating snails, but it actually smells pretty good. Anything's better than 200-year-old Salisbury steak.
Escargot actually isn't that bad. Oh, fish tacos!
A rather enormous fish taco. Managing to cram 3 fish into one taco took some serious work.
This thing is big. I can barely fit it in my mouth. I know it says I have one recipe left, but I've tried every combination. I just think it requires a value of fish that I just can't get. Maybe someone else in another world could have done it, but I'm out of luck. Okay, well, this food should feed me when I go to Point Lookout, but I'm gonna take all my other catches and just let them go back. Well, it was really fun. Okay, I think I can open that chest now. Oh no, the sample bottle's broken.
Luck was not with me today. After my startling discovery of the miraculous recuperative effect of the Azure fungus, I prepared to obtain a sample in my spore filtering sample bottle to keep it fresh until I could analyze it in my lab. Unfortunately, I dropped the bottle before I was able to obtain a sample. Though the micro-regulators that adjust the humidity and temperature remained unscathed, the bottle itself suffered significant damage. When I return to my construction engine, I may be able to analyze it and determine what's necessary to fix the bottle. If I recall correctly, simply putting only the bottle in there and activating the engine should generate a list of required materials.
Alright, well, I'll go do that and see what I need, and then fix the bottle and get a sample of the blue fungus. I've already got plenty of those scales. I think if I go to sleep here, I'll wake back up. Here's hoping. Oh, yes! Okay, I woke up. Alright, now I need to go try that construction engine. Okay, that worked. A note. Let me see what I need.
Analysis System Online version 1.4664. Analysis Report green. Material Report green. Damage Report moderate. Repair feasibility high. Designation 1.482. Spore filtering sample bottle. Raw materials required for repair operation. 1 broken sample bottle. 1 repair pack beta. 1 fission battery. Raw materials required for fabrication of a new sample bottle. 1 sensor module, 1 repair pack delta, 1 protein pack delta, 1 fission battery, 1 water purified.
Okay, I think I have the stuff to repair it. Alright, let's repair this bottle. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, it worked! That's great. Okay, I'm gonna go try to get a sample of that blue mushroom. I'm excited. This is gonna be so cool. I'm not actually tired, but I guess I gotta go to sleep again. Oh, I'm back here. Alright. Must be morning. Okay, there's some blue mushrooms right there.
You have an empty spore filtering sample bottle. Would you like to harvest some of this fine Azure Mushroom?
Alright, I'm gonna get a sample of this. Okay, now I gotta be very careful bringing it home. Alright, I think that'll be the last trip I need to make. Okay, so that note from the professor said to put one of these scales in with one of these samples. Okay. Can I actually use this now? It seemed to work.
A small piece of Azure fungus glows within the sample bottle.
Oh wow, I think that scale was able to refine this extract into a more potent form. So if I'm ever in trouble, I could always use this to regenerate like that rat did. Unfortunately, I'm already pretty good at that. Project Brazil and whatnot, but hey, it might come in handy. If nothing else, the journey was worth it to discover all the secrets of this place, and I've got enough supplies for my journey to Point Lookout. Besides, who doesn't want to get some artifacts from a dream world? Wow, that was violent. It's still exploding. Alright, I know I said I needed to get to Point Lookout, but I still haven't wrapped up my business with the pit yet. Dr. Mauser synthesized that vaccine and I still need to deliver it. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and hopefully I'll make it back in time to catch the boat. Should just take a few days. Okay, here's the train tunnel to the pit. Better get going. Fucking handcart. Alright. Medea, I've got a present for you. Hey, how's the baby doing? The baby's doing good. Okay.
It's not easy keeping these people from tearing each other apart. I don't know how Azure did it.
Well, at least people have the freedom to do so. Actually, I have more teddy bears for Marie. Here you go.
Thanks. You have no idea how much this will help. Here's your pay.
I don't need pay, but whatever. You know, in all the fuss, did I forget to mention I have a genetics lab in DC?
Whoop-de-fucking-do.
Just look. It's not going to be filled with ridiculous jargon. The instructions are simple to read.
This is the cure.
Well, technically it's more of a vaccine. It won't cure any current skin lesions, but it will prevent people from turning into chalks. There is one condition, though. If anyone ever tries to enslave you guys again, kill them for me. And, rebuild the city if that's what you want, but only if you want.
Fine, you win. Just bastards.
Yeah, I know they are. But don't worry, the slavers around here are all gone, hopefully. You doing okay, Warner? I don't see you being too rough around here, but you might want to put that gun away, buddy. Ugh, that stupid handcart. Hopefully this will be the last time ever in my life that I have to do this shit. Alright, time to catch that boat to Point Lookout.